Explore the intense world of giant excavators, conquering the toughest terrains where power, precision, and endurance come together to make the impossible possible. Are you ready for an exhilarating journey? Let's go. Through sharp turns and challenging roads, a remarkable driver is writing his own story. Only his third time behind the wheel of an L-Class truck, yet look at him go. William isn't just driving, he's commanding this multi-ton beast as if it were an extension of himself, hauling an entire excavator on the trailer, yet still maneuvering every turn with unbelievable precision. This isn't just skill, it's sheer mastery, a performance that even veteran drivers would nod in respect to. Will he conquer this grueling route without a single mistake? Hold on tight. On a steep slope, where mistakes have no place, Spiff's hands arrives. One flick of the controls, precision down to the centimeter. Reverse, not a chance. Fear, let someone else worry. Will he conquer the slope, or are we about to witness an epic slide? Once one of the tallest structures in Slovakia, now just a memory, this sky pillar stood tall since 1987, anchored on a 5-meter thick concrete base like an indestructible fortress. Built? A masterpiece. Demolished? A sight beyond belief. Over 2,000 tons of cement, 500 tons of steel, and hundreds of thousands of heat-resistant bricks, all once united into an unshakable monument. But when its time came, it didn't roar, it simply crumbled in silence. A farewell filled with regret. If it couldn't become a landmark, it should at least be remembered. Was this Povarska Bystrika's greatest waste? Or just the fate of giants no one needs anymore? Brace yourself. We're heading up cliffs where only the bold survive. On the remote island of Okushiri, amid the towering cliffs of Hokkaido, a daring mission is underway. Cutting through soft rock at heights not meant for the faint of heart, the teams from Kudo Corporation and Taisho Construction aren't here for a scenic tour. They're here to tame nature itself. Using high-altitude slope excavation, they carve through layers of rock with absolute precision and safety. One mistake? Not an option. One moment of distraction? The cost is too high. This isn't just a construction project. It's a spectacle of courage and top-tier engineering. Will this crew complete the mission flawlessly? Get ready to witness the ultimate cliffside conquest. Skadill, an outstanding operator on the Linkbelt 210LX excavator, is taking on a mission not for the faint-hearted, moving a massive rock from way up high to the roadside. This rock isn't just big, it's stubborn, firmly wedged into the hillside as if saying, "I'm not going anywhere." But like a true fighter, Skadill isn't backing down. You know, sometimes we don't know when to quit, but he proved it could be done. Welcome to an unexpected spectacle right in the heart of Bangkok, where an excavator isn't just digging, but waving at tourists like it's at a water party. On these bustling canals, it's not just boats full of tourists and natural scientists. There's an excavator creating waves of splashes, like it's working and partying at the same time. Think excavators only dig? Get ready to be surprised. We're in a whole new universe where work and fun blend into one unforgettable performance. Goodbye boredom, and hello to a memorable spectacle.
Белые господа. Махают там такие. Вот они все. Ох, там еще две. Ну вообще вот там вот эти.
Hold on to your hats, because we're about to witness a spectacular performance by the beast of the construction site. Liebherr LR 1600 M2. This is no ordinary crane with a maximum lifting capacity of 600 tons and a hook height reaching up to 472 feet. It's a true giant of machinery. But wait, a little brother appears, the Liebherr LTR 1220. Despite its impressive 200-ton lifting capacity standing next to the LR 1600 II, it looks like a little kid trying to impress its big brother. What's about to happen is not for the faint of heart. A 68-ton crane starts swaying, the straps scream under pressure, and then snap. Two men are standing right in the drop zone. Time stands still. No one dares to breathe. A single bent steel beam becomes the unexpected hero, saving 2 lives by mere inches. If anyone needs to buy a lottery ticket right now, it's these 2 luck. Like this doesn't come twice. When it comes to moving the 125-ton giant Liebherr 984 across the challenging terrain of a mining site, the Fasula's heavy transports team turns the impossible into reality. With a length of over 7 meters, a width of 5 meters, and a height of 4.5 meters, the Liebherr 984 is no small toy. To transport this massive machine, they rely on the powerful MAN TGX 41.540 truck, paired with a specialized heavy-duty trailer built for extreme loads. But this isn't just about driving from point A to point B. When faced with low-hanging conveyor belts, the team must unload the excavator, maneuver past the obstacle, and reload it before continuing the journey. A precise dance between man and machine, demanding flawless coordination and top-tier skill. And remember, when a 125-ton machine moves, all eyes are on it. This is a testament to conquering challenges that once seemed impossible. The excavator slowly creeps down the slope, every movement needing absolute precision. But just one small mistake, wrong throttle, overextended boom, and the center of gravity shifts. Boom, everything flips in an instant. This is exactly why following safety procedures is absolutely crucial.
Vandinho, vê se você consegue sair, Vandinho. Consegue sair, Vandinho?
The Kobelco SK250 long-reach excavator is seen performing dredging duties at a construction site. With its long boom design, this excavator can reach difficult-to-access areas, providing high efficiency for the task. The operator creatively attached a 15-meter-wide chain-link fence to the bucket or boom, allowing them to collect materials near the shore and push them up as if they were floating on the water. A great idea was to have one team member in a boat to push the debris towards the excavator, helping collect the small, loose pieces and direct them to the required location. Despite the challenging working conditions, the team performed excellently with the resources they had, showcasing creativity and skill in their work. Get ready for the ultimate dancing excavators. And no, this isn't a ballet performance. These are the Sani excavators at XCon 2019, and the operators, well, let's just say they're insanely talented in the craziest way possible. These drivers don't just operate the machines, they make them dance with jaw-dropping moves and stunts. Not everyone can pull off something like this, but they've proven that dancing with excavators can definitely be an art form. The ultimate speed performance of Del Boy, the #1 stunt excavator from Tipperary, Ireland. And don't forget, Del Boy is not just an excavator, it's a true performing artist. Look at those masterful turns and jaw-dropping stunts that even the American operators have to admire. This is how Del Boy makes perfection look easy. You guys have truly taught us a lesson in owning the stage with an excavator. This is a textbook base of a disaster waiting to happen. One miscalculated lift, the front wheels leave the ground, and boom, watching this, you just want to yell, "Buddy, this is a loader, not a juggling act." When handling heavy machinery, one small mistake can turn into a major catastrophe. The takeaway? Know your center of gravity, stay sharp, and don't let your machine become an accidental acrobat on the job site. The D7G is climbing like a true warrior in the battlefield of fire. Watching this beast crawl up every inch of terrain, you can see the perfect fusion of raw steel and expert skill. This is how the heroes on the job site carve out fire breaks. Fierce, relentless, and precise to every track. Look at that. Two giant machines, Sani and Tata, are pushing, pulling, and wrestling with a massive granite block like heavyweight champions in the ring. One small mistake, and everything could come crashing down. But with top-tier skills, these operators are proving that no rock is immovable. It just hasn't met the right team yet. Sure, here's your translation into American-style English, with a natural and emotional tone. Hang in there, my friend. Let's pull each other up from the deepest pit. That's the love story of two excavators. And this is the romance of a cement truck and an excavator trying to squeeze through a narrow alley together. But the truck, no driver, is holding the excavator, a hidden force that almost tore their love apart. The Beast Komatsu PC-4000 has arrived. This isn't just an excavator. It's a rock-crushing, earth-devouring monster with 185 horsepower and a massive 22 cubic meter bucket. Just look at it. Every scoop tears through the ground like it's having a light breakfast. Built to conquer the toughest environments and perfectly paired with 150, 240-ton trucks, this machine doesn't just dig, it redefines mining efficiency. Heart-stopping tension. The Poklane excavator is climbing onto the trailer in a dangerously nerve-wracking maneuver. Every movement makes your pulse race. Look at that. Tracks teetering, balance shifting. One small mistake, and this whole beast could topple like a domino. This isn't a game. This is a high-stakes test of nerves for the toughest operators. Hold that control tight, stay steady, because everything could change in an instant. One dig, one piece of history gone. The gatekeeper's house in Thiviers is not just a building, but a part of memory, a witness to time. Watching those walls come down, what a deep sense of loss. It's not just bricks and stones. It's the story of countless generations. The trains passing by, memories that can't be measured. But that's life. The past steps back to make way for the future. Goodbye to a piece of history and hello to new things ahead.